Some cars are remembered for their power, some for their luxury, but only a few, very few, become unforgettable because they carried a generation. This is one of them, the Zastava Skala. A name whispered with nostalgia across the Balkans, Eastern Europe, the Middle East, North Africa, wherever simplicity met survival. For decades, the Scala wasn't just a means of transport. It was a companion, a workhorse, a family member, a witness to weddings, road trips, breakdowns, and memories carved deep into entire cultures. But time changed, technology evolved, and the old Scala faded into history, until now. Because in 2026, the legend returns, reborn, re-engineered, reimagined for a world that moves faster than ever. In this full cinematic review, we'll explore the Zastava Skala 2026 in every detail. The design, the performance, the engineering, the upgrades, the nostalgia, and the reality behind the hype. This is not just a car review, it's a story about a comeback, decades in the making. When you first see the Scala 2026, one thing becomes clear. The designers did not try to erase the past. They embraced it. The proportions are unmistakably Scala, boxy, upright, unapologetically practical. Yet the surfaces now flow with modern precision. Sharper creases, hidden door handles, an aerodynamic profile that somehow still feels vintage. And the new LED signature, thin, angled, slightly aggressive, gives the car a subtle confidence it never had back in the day. This is a car that knows its origins, but isn't trapped by them. Walk around the car and the details begin to reveal themselves. The front grille is a tribute, a modern interpretation of the classic Scala face, simple, rectangular, strong. The bumper lines are sculpted, but not complicated. Zastava kept the language honest, authentic, functional. Down the sides, you notice the stance, still lightweight, still compact, still ready for narrow streets and unpredictable terrain. There's no fake sportiness here, no oversized exhaust tips, no unnecessary chrome, just clean, simple metal, like the original intended. At the back, the design is almost poetic. The taillights echo the classic rectangular shape, but now glow in a crisp LED pattern. It's nostalgia modernized and done right. Every angle feels familiar, yet completely new. Open the door and the transformation becomes truly dramatic. Gone is the bare metal dashboard. Gone are the rattling plastics. Gone is the radio that looked like it fell out of the 1980s. The 2026 Scala welcomes you with a digital cockpit, a clean, configurable 7-inch cluster that delivers exactly the information you need, and nothing more. The center screen is modest, 9 inches, responsive, simple, with a UI designed for people who actually want to drive. No software overload, no confusing menus, just climate controls, media, navigation, and vehicle settings, precisely as it should be. The seats? Surprisingly comfortable, supportive, wrapped in durable fabric that feels built to endure years of daily driving. And that's the key word here, durability. Every switch, every knob, every material feels chosen with longevity in mind. This interior isn't luxurious. It doesn't pretend to be. It's practical, honest, and thoughtfully modern, exactly what a Scala should deliver. Zastava could have gone the easy route. Slap a big turbo engine, add fake vents, and call it sporty. But that was never the Scala's DNA. Instead, they embraced a philosophy rooted in simplicity, reliability, affordability, ease of maintenance. Under the hood sits a 1.4-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, 110 horsepower, modest torque, and a driving character that feels familiar, almost comforting. This engine won't win drag races, but it will start every morning in extreme heat, in bitter cold after years of use. The Scala 2026 is not an enthusiast's car. It is a people's car, and it stays true to its core. Now let's take the Scala on the road. The first thing you notice is the visibility. Huge windows, thin pillars, a panoramic view of the world around you. A refreshing change from the claustrophobic cabins of modern cars. Steering is light, predictable, and pleasantly mechanical. Not over-assisted, not artificial, just right. The suspension, surprisingly refined. It absorbs bumps with a calmness the old Scala could never dream of. Yet it still has that nimble, lightweight feel that made the original such a joy in tight city streets. Acceleration is adequate, not thrilling but smooth. A clean delivery that encourages calm, efficient driving. Noise insulation is improved dramatically. You hear the road, but you don't feel the vibrations that once defined the Scala driving experience. On curves, the car behaves politely. No drama, no sudden surprises, just predictable, honest handling. This isn't a car designed to excite your adrenaline. It's a car designed to make everyday driving effort. The Scala 2026 shines in a place modern cars often fail: practical usability. The trunk is shockingly spacious for its size, a perfect throwback to the original Scala wagon capacity. Rear seats provide more legroom than expected, not luxurious, but comfortable enough for long trips. Cabin storage is smart. Deep door pockets, a large glove box, cup holders that actually fit real bottles, and a center console built for everyday essentials. This car was designed for families, workers, students, and anyone who needs reliability more than prestige. The Scala understands its purpose and executes it flawlessly. Safety is where the 2026 model takes a serious leap forward. You get ABS, ESC, emergency braking assist, lane departure warning, hill start assist, a full airbag system, reverse camera, and parking sensors. No unnecessary overcomplications, just straightforward, essential safety, exactly what drivers of this segment need. Technology is intentionally minimalistic, but reliable, and built with long-term durability in mind. To truly appreciate the Scala 2026, we must look back. The original Scala was never meant to be glamorous. It was a tool, affordable, simple, repairable anywhere. Mechanics loved it because it was easy to fix. Families loved it because it was cheap to run. Adventurers loved it because it could handle rough roads with stubborn determination. People forged memories in these cars, road trips across Yugoslavia, moves across Europe, stories told by grandparents about their first Scala, their first road, their first freedom. Bringing the Scala back is not just a marketing move. It's a cultural revival, a tribute to millions who lived their lives surrounded by this little steel icon. And seeing it reborn in 2026 feels like reconnecting with a piece of history we thought was lost forever. The 2026 Scala enters the market at a crucial moment. Cars are becoming more expensive, more complicated, more digital, more fragile. Zastava goes in the opposite direction. Keep it simple. Keep it affordable. Keep it honest. And that makes the Scala 2026 one of the most important budget cars of the year. A car for real people, not for marketing brochures. So, after spending time with the Zastava Skala 2026, what's the verdict? This car is not a revolution. It's not futuristic. It's not flashy. But it doesn't need to be. It is, once again, a companion, a reliable partner, a daily machine built with sincerity. In a world of over-engineered, overpriced, overcomplicated vehicles, the Scala 2026 feels refreshingly human. It's a reminder that cars don't have to be perfect. They just have to be yours. And for that reason, the Zastava Skala 2026 is one of the most meaningful comebacks of the decade. Thank you for watching this full review. And if you grew up with a Scala or dreamt of owning one, let me know in the comments. Because legends never truly disappear. They simply wait for the